Hey guys, welcome to J Plays. I'm Iceman, and this is my a video setup I wanted to put together for those who want to run Deus Ex in 2026, and also give you assistance on how to set it up to work with fan missions, which is something I had trouble finding any information online about. Yeah, so a lot of the information that I found was dating back like, 10, 20 years or something. So none of that was really relevant, and a lot of it doesn't work present day. Okay, so anyway, in order to get fan missions going, you first need to get your game working. If you've installed the game via Steam, what you'll find is that you can't set it to modern resolutions. You can't go like borderless full screen, all that that kind of thing. So the first thing you're gonna need is what's called Deus Ex. So the latest version is 8.1. And so what we need to do is copy this into our system folder, like so. And now, if we go to run Deus Ex, you'll see this launcher will pop up, which is Kenti's launcher. So as part of that, we can actually go in and we can set what resolution. I say I want to do borderless full screen window, which should do about 1080p. And it actually sets a FPS limit to about 120. You can change this to whatever you like. You can also change these settings to however you'd like as well. But if we've got that set, now when we run the game, it's now running. But, and let me pop the volume down a little bit. You'll notice we don't have a way of loading in fan missions at the moment. But we can test out the game at least. So if we run the game. Alright, so we're playing this in pretty much mod with just standard textures and things. Another thing before going into fan missions that I'd recommend is installing some kind of texture upgrade mod. Now the one that I've used, where is it? I've used New Vision, but you can use basically whatever you like. If you're going to use that, you just need to run the installer and then get it to install these things. Kenti's launcher is recommended. You don't have to do this. It's mainly good for the texture upgrade mod. I haven't found that it works very well for fan missions though. But anyway, with this, install this, and this will take some time to install the texture files for you. Alright, and once that's installed, you should be able to test it and see if there's any changes. Just going to check this as well. Make sure everything's all good. Part of the installing the New Vision is it actually installs a direct 3D that you can use. So I'm going to use that. Oh, I noticed it got rid of the borderless full screen option. Okay. So you can go this version if you want. Personally, I would prefer... Do this again. There we go. Okay, so now we've got this running in full screen mode. Okay, straight away you can see all the difference in textures. There's not like, there's actually proper looking graphics now. That's a lot better. Okay, so now we've got the game to work, but next we need to get fan missions to work. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So there's a couple of things that you need to do in order to get this to be up and running. the first you need is to have an actual mod launcher set in place. So we need to load what's called the UC mod loader. So you'll need to download these files in order to set them up. But assuming you're good to go, we just have to drop these in here. Now this is into my installation directory for this, and note that I'm playing the Steam version of this. Now, if we load these, and if we go to run it, you'll notice there's nothing different that's here. No extra options in our option screen. And if we go into the game itself, there's no real difference. So, if you follow the instructions that a lot of fan missions provide to you, so if I go, for example, into the first one I've got here, its text file says that we need, as part of the installation, we need to go and find to actually get the UC mod loader to open, we need to go into our Deus Ex system folder. Now, you would think, this being the Steam version, that we would just have to go into here. So if I go into here, it says to go into the deusex.ini file. Now, if I go in here, it says to find this entry, default game Deus Ex game info, which I can find right here. Then it says to replace it with this line. So if I go in here like this, now you would think this would do the job. So I've saved, and now if I go to run the game again, and nope, I don't see any mod launcher. That's because with the Steam version of the game, it actually goes into your My Documents folder. So what you have to do is, instead of this INI file, you need to go into your Documents folder, find Deus Ex system, then deusex.ini, find the entry, and replace the line there. Now, assuming everything works well, hopefully, touch wood, it all does. Oh, I don't see, actually. I don't see anything. Wait, I think I know why. Okay, that should have done it. I think there's one more thing I need to do. So if I go back to my folder, because in that last text file we had open, it was recommending that we do one further one. deusexml.ini, deusexml.ini, and set this to always run to true. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we've got the mod loader set up. But currently, if we just play this normally, we're still just loading the standard normal game. As we can see here. So say we wanted to load a fan mission. So that's the next step. So we've now got the game running nice under Windows. We've now using modern resolutions and stuff. We've now got the game fan mission ready / mod ready. The next thing we need is an actual fan mission to test with it. So the next is with this particular fan mission that I'm testing with it, which is ANT agenda. It says to just pop the files into our Deus Ex directory. So if I do this and I pop them in there, just putting everything where it says to. We've now got a fan mission ready to go. So if I run the game now, and as you can see, there's now an extra entry here for the next fan mission that we've got that we want to test with it. Alright, so here we go. Alright.
Sorry, Agent. This is part of our standard protocol. The BDPRD is very old-fashioned about non-augmentations.
Anyway, so that's... Now we know we're good to go with that. So all you need to do is follow those steps and you are pretty much good to go. Now, obviously, there's going to be some slight differences in how you pop the files into your Deus Ex directory. That will depend on the installation instructions. So make sure to always read the README files that come with the fan missions, and you should be good to go. All right? So it is as simple as that. So just follow those simple steps I provided, and you should be good to go in running the game in modern versions of Windows. All right, guys, have a good one.